Welcome to our Archives Catalogue tutorial. The University of Leicester's Archive Collections Catalogue can be found online at http://archives.le.ac.uk/calm view. This tutorial is designed to cover its use and helpful searching tips so that you can find exactly what you're looking for. Firstly, it is useful to understand how archives are structured. Archives are the records that are created as a byproduct of the activities of an individual or organisation in the course of its business. The catalogue reflects this by showing the relationships between records and the context in which they were originally created. The catalogue starts with a headline description of the creating body or person and the scope of the records. This is called the collection or fonds level. As the catalogue moves through different levels of description, it describes in more detail exactly who or which function generated certain records with section and subsections, and then the relationships between the records with series and subseries. Below this, we use the terms file and item to describe individual records or groups of records. It's usually the file or item level description that is the unit of production, i.e. what you come in to view in our reading room. An example would be the university's photograph collection, which is structured like this. The University of Leicester Institutional Archive is the collection or fonds level. The photographs and audiovisual material is a section level, halls and hostels a subsection level, and then Beaumont Hall is a sub-subsection level, with the individual photographs being item level. The catalogue expresses these different levels of description visually as a tree structure, which can be viewed by clicking on the RefNo field in a catalogue record. During your searches, you may encounter words or descriptors that are unfamiliar. For example, a RefNo is the number that the catalogue uses to build a tree of records, but it is not the physical number on an item. This is referred to as the document reference number, and if you are inquiring about an object, then this is the number to use, as it will be physically written on the item. It is best to approach searching on the catalogue in an entirely different way to regular search engines, such as Google or Bing. Our search is not built to work like these. Our search will only look for exactly what you tell it to. Often this can mean you will not find any results as your search has been too specific. It is better to use more general themes of your search first and then refine this down. To start a search, click on the Advanced Search tab on the left-hand side of the home screen. You can use the title and description fields to search. The title gives a headline summary of the item, and some items do not have a description. You can start with the Any Text field, which casts a wide net, and type in a general term to get an initial search. An example may be, you are looking for a photograph of Beaumont House. Typing photograph into the search box brings up far too many results to search through. Typing photograph Beaumont House snow brings up too few. But by searching for just Beaumont House, you will get a wider range of results because not all the descriptions of the photographs have the word photograph in them, and they would have been excluded in the two previous searches. You can then click on the record RefNo to find out the wider context, where it will tell you if it is in the university's photograph collection. You can also search using other boxes such as title and narrow items down by their date range. Easy ways to get the most out of your search include: by using an asterisk, you can include all variants of a word. For example, wind asterisk would include window, windmill and windfall, or in a phrase it will be a replacement for unknown terms such as Ken asterisk building would return results for the Ken Edwards building. A question mark can include variations of a spelling. Example, dramatization with a question mark where the S or the Z would go would also look up traumatization spelt with a Z and traumatization spelt with an S. You can also use a hyphen immediately before a word to exclude it from your search, such as photograph -snow will exclude all items that include snow in the description. When you have encountered a record you are interested in, you can find out more basic information on the records page by clicking on the RefNo in your search results. This page can tell you its document reference number, the number to quote when ordering or making an inquiry about this record, also the date of the item, and a brief summary of what it is. For the wider context and to find similar items to it in the same collection, you can click on the RefNo and this will take you into the tree view of the catalogue. You can then explore and browse items in the same collection, and you can click on other records from here to view information about them. To make an appointment to view an item, contact us at specialcalls@leicester.ac.uk. We have provided other resources which you may find helpful. You can find a 5-step easy read guide and reminders to improve your searches, and also a PDF version of this tutorial.